Hey guys, it's Talia. I don't think you know that yet. Anyway, hi, my name is Talia, and this is my first Minecraft modding tutorial series. Yay! Anyway, we're going to be building my mod Autopath, which I built last week, and yep. So, the first thing we have to do, and you're gonna laugh at me because it's kind of silly, is we're gonna plan our mod. Yep, we're gonna plan our mod. That is what we're doing in this video. And the reason I'm making an actual video about this is because I think it's really, really important to keep this in mind when you program anything. You need a plan. And the reason you need a plan is twofold. The first is scope. You need to keep the scope in mind. And the scope, like, anyone who's done a project for a client knows that scope just goes crazy the second they see all the possibilities, and that's a lot of fun when it's your own project, but not when it's somebody else's, and it means that you're going to have a really hard time finishing anything. So like, trying to think about a scope. Okay, so for right now, all we're doing is changing grass to dirt. And then I wanted to add a whole bunch of things like dirt to gravel, and gravel to cobblestone, and cobble to real stone, and it goes on. And that's 1, 2, 3, 4 times the work as the original scope, which is just grass to dirt. That's, you know. So if you think about, you know, I want a fun GUI, which is, you know, your settings screen, like when you push escape and you push all the buttons, that's a GUI. Anyway, and that's like a lot more work. Yay! So we're actually going to just do this, which is small and hopefully finishable. That's our plan. And we're gonna go, I'm gonna try to show you all of the cool things that I found out how to do from figuring out how to do this. By the way, I don't know how to program in Java. I mean, I kinda do, but not really. I have a background in some programming, but not Java. Most of my background in programming is reading other people's code, not writing it, which is a very different skill, and part of why I think that planning is important. Anyway, back to that. The second importance of planning is logic. If you know how your mod is supposed to work from the very beginning, that helps a lot. I think this will make more sense later as we go. Anyway, because we're going to update our plan as it gets more fleshed out over the course of this tutorial series. So anyway, let's start planning our mod. So we're going to make autopaths. We're going to call it the right name. Autopath. And what we want it to do is when the player walks around, and here's our project creep, because I actually want to add entities, other entities, all the entities. Yeah, so we're not going to work on that right now. We're going to scope it back down to when the player walks around and check if standing on grass, right? And if it's standing on grass, if grass, change to dirt. So now we've got a bit of logic here. So like right here, I'm like gesturing at the screen with my hand, and that's just not going to work, is it? So when the player walks around, like, you know, you're in Minecraft and you're walking around. If you're standing on grass, and then we have, so there's our first if statement. Well, I guess that's the same if statement. So this and this are actually the same if statement, but whatever. If it's grass, then we're going to change to dirt, and this is called a Boolean, because if grass can either be true or false. Yay! And this is a logical expression. It is written in plain English because I understand plain English, and that's what I write in. So, if it's grass, true or false. If it's true, then change to dirt, and we've left the false part is do nothing. Right? Yay! And that is our entire mod. So we're gonna it's a little smiley face. Yay! We don't need that, do we? There we go. Anyway, if grass, true, false, true, then change to dirt, false, do nothing. There we go. That's our mod. And that's the end of this video, because that is our whole plan right now. And it's gonna get a lot more complicated than that. Like, actually executing this is going to be a lot more complicated than this makes it look. But whenever we get overwhelmed, we can just go back here and say, okay, do I really need to work on that thing that I was just working on, or is it extraneous? Is it unimportant? Is it not part of the original plan? And that's why we make a plan. So, there we go. I know you're not going to watch this first, at least, so I'm probably going to upload this at the same time as the next video, which is setting up Forge on a Mac! Oh my gosh, because guess what? I'm on a Mac. Can you tell? Up here? Yeah? Anyway, hope you guys like it. Bye.